Are you ready to crush your next first date and leave a lasting impression? The key to a successful first date isn't just about looking good or having the right pickup lines. It's about making a real connection. In this video, I'll be sharing 6 powerful questions that will not only help you keep the conversation flowing but will also make her feel truly seen and heard. If you want to know the secret to impressing her without the pressure, stay tuned. This is the video you don't want to miss. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that can make or break your first date: the right questions to ask. We've all been there, nervously wondering what to say, trying to avoid those awkward silences that can kill the chemistry. But here's the thing: asking the right questions is one of the easiest ways to build rapport, spark deep conversations, and, yes, impress her without feeling like you're under a microscope. Now, before we get into it, let's get something clear. These questions aren't meant to be a script you memorize word for word. Instead, think of them as conversation starters that'll help you navigate the date with confidence. The goal is not to have an interrogation, but rather a genuine, flowing conversation that helps you both connect on a deeper level. But before we get started, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on life-changing tips like these. So, let's jump right in with the first question that will make a huge impact. 1. What does a typical day look like for you? This question is an absolute game changer because it goes beyond the usual, "What do you do for work?" which can feel impersonal and surface level. By asking her about a typical day, you open the door to a much richer conversation. She'll have the opportunity to tell you about her routine, how she spends her mornings, what she does to unwind, or maybe what keeps her busy after work. Why is this important? Well, it's one of the best ways to understand what her daily life looks like, outside of just work. You'll gain insights into what matters most to her, how she spends her time, and what she values. Is she an early riser who enjoys yoga in the morning? Does she like to unwind with Netflix after a long day? These details can give you a clear picture of her lifestyle, and if you're both on the same wavelength when it comes to balancing work, relaxation, and social time. Plus, this question encourages her to share more about herself, which is always a good thing. You want her to feel like she's not just giving one-word answers but rather engaging in an interesting conversation with someone who is truly listening and interested in getting to know her. 2. What are you most passionate about at the moment? Okay, now we're digging deeper. Instead of asking her generic questions like, "What are your hobbies?" which can sometimes make people freeze up, this question allows her to talk about what really excites her right now. Maybe she's diving into a new hobby, working on a passion project, or maybe she's just really into a new book or TV show. Whatever it is, asking her about her passions lets her share what lights her up. Here's the beauty of this question: passion is contagious. When someone talks about something they genuinely love, you can see their eyes light up, their energy shift, and that's when the real connection happens. This is a perfect moment to connect on a deeper level, and if you happen to share any of those passions, that's an instant conversation starter that can lead to even more exciting discussions. You might be surprised by what she's passionate about, too. Maybe she's working towards a career goal, building a side hustle, or learning something completely new. No matter what it is, this question will give you a better understanding of what makes her tick, and who doesn't want to know that about someone they're interested in? 3. What's your favorite thing about where you grew up? Whether she's from a small town or a big city, asking about her hometown can be a great way to learn more about her background and childhood. This question not only gives you insight into where she comes from but also lets you explore potential shared experiences. Maybe you grew up in the same area, or maybe she'll tell you about a place that holds special memories for her. If she's from a different city or country, this question opens the door to an entire conversation about travel. Where has she lived? What did she love most about her hometown? Did she always dream of living somewhere else? These are fascinating, open-ended questions that allow you to dive deeper into her life story and see what makes her who she is today. What's more, if she mentions something unique or quirky about her hometown, You can ask follow-up questions to keep the conversation flowing. Did she grow up near the beach? Maybe she'll tell you about the best local spots. Did she have a favorite childhood hangout? That's a perfect chance for you to connect over shared interests. 4. Have you traveled much or do you want to? Travel is one of those topics that can really bring two people together. Whether she's a globetrotter who's been to 10 different countries or someone who dreams of visiting specific destinations, this question gives her a chance to open up about her experiences or future travel goals. If she's been to amazing places, ask her to share some of the highlights. What was her favorite trip? What did she learn from her travels? If she hasn't traveled much, ask her about the places she's dying to visit. Maybe she has an upcoming trip planned, or maybe she's always wanted to go to a specific city or country. Either way, travel is a perfect conversation starter that can lead to a lot of fun and engaging discussions. The beauty of this question is that travel often reveals a lot about someone's interests and values. Does she like to relax on the beach or explore new cultures? Is she adventurous or more of a planner? These details can help you see if your travel styles are compatible, and who knows, it could even lead to future travel plans together. 5. What's your favorite way to spend your weekends? This question is golden for learning more about her lifestyle and whether you two have similar interests. Does she like to go out and socialize every weekend, or is she more of a homebody who enjoys quiet nights in? Does she spend her weekends doing outdoor activities or binge watching Netflix? By asking this question, you'll get a better sense of how she likes to unwind and whether your weekend habits align. If you're someone who enjoys a laid-back weekend with a good book or catching up on movies, and she's always out partying, there may be a mismatch in lifestyles. But, if she mentions something that resonates with you, like reading, hiking, or cooking, it's a perfect opportunity to bond over shared hobbies. This question also opens up the chance to dive into more specific conversations. For example, if she loves hiking, ask about her favorite trails. If she's into fitness, talk about your workouts. There are so many directions this conversation can go, and each one will help you understand her better. 6. What's something you want to learn or wish you were better at? This question is incredibly insightful. It's not about asking what she's good at, which can feel like an interview, but rather what she's aspiring to improve or learn more about. This allows her to showcase her self-awareness and willingness to grow, which are both attractive qualities in a potential partner. Maybe she wants to learn a new language, take up a musical instrument, or get better at cooking. Whatever it is, asking her this question will give you a glimpse into her ambitions, and it could even lead to a deeper discussion about personal development, learning, and future goals. Additionally, this question helps create a sense of vulnerability and openness, allowing her to express her dreams or things she's working on. If you share similar interests or goals, that's another way to connect. There you have it, 6 powerful first date questions that will not only help you get to know her better but also make a lasting impression. The key to a successful first date isn't about being perfect, but about being genuine and creating a connection. These questions are designed to open up deeper conversations and give you both a chance to explore your shared values, interests, and aspirations. Remember, the goal is to build rapport, not conduct an interview. So, use these questions as conversation starters and follow the flow of the discussion naturally. And most importantly, be present, listen actively, and show genuine interest in what she has to say. If you found these questions helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more dating tips and advice. Also, let me know in the comments, what are some of your favorite first date questions? I'd love to hear from you and continue the conversation. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.